Hi guys, my name is Anthony. This is Crypto for you. Today I'm going to be talking about what's going on in the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to be talking about what's Bitcoin going to be doing with the halving and why I think Bitcoin is going to be going up and over the trend line that I drew right there, the yellow one. So, hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so first things I want to talk about is this big yellow line that's right here. So, it was valid since the 2018, the end of 2018. So, it started being valid. So, Bitcoin jumps above it, uses as support, and then if we go closer, so Bitcoin jumped on it and kept using it as support, and then we went a little bit over it, but then we landed back and used this as support right here, and then we caught on to this one, but then we crashed under it. And remember I said in the last video that I will be waiting for Bitcoin at the 8,000 level? Well, guess what? The trend line is going right at the 8,000 level. So that's why I think Bitcoin will go up above this trend line before the halving. But if some people some people saying that this is a bear flag, but doesn't it look a little bit? The pole looks a little bit too small for the bear flag. I think the pole would be somewhere to be a real pole. It would have to be somewhere right there, right there, to make it look really good as a bear flag. But that's only it's only half of it. And so that can't be a bear flag unless it's like a flag that touches all the way to the bottom of the pole. So I think it is an upward trending channel, and that is a bullish signal. And also, we broke above this bullish upward trending triangle. So upward trending triangles say that we're going to be going up, and it's a good thing. So that's actually, as soon as we broke it right here, I said there would be a touching point on about the 8th, the 7th, and actually it broke it today, which is the 6th. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I did tell you guys the 8,000 level, and I said that because I don't think there's that much supports and resistance, except the one that Bitcoin's right now on. So there is a little resistance. So see it touch the wick right here and right here. I'm not going to draw it because you can see this green line. And also it tapped it right there, but then it crossed underneath. So yeah. But this is not the gigantic huge one that I want to talk about. The trend line. So this is the small one. This is the small one I said from 2018. But if we go to the other one, if you go here, all Bitcoin history chart. I just call it that because if we zoom out, see this gigantic trend line? It was good from 2013. Wait, 2013? Somewhere there. So let's go all the way to 2013 when Bitcoin was only, how much is this? $117 a Bitcoin. I mean, that would be good to have that much Bitcoin. Like 1,000 Bitcoins, 117. You'd be like a billionaire right now, a trillionaire. So Bitcoin tapped it here, and then it went above, and we just kept doing that. So tap it, tap it, tap it, but we didn't have enough strength, and then we broke below, and then for let's see this. So this is it broke below 2014 of March. And then if I zoom out, 2014 of March, and then we broke above this trend line, 2017. So we were 3 years. We were underneath this, trying to find our place and trying to get that trend line, getting some support and resistance, begging for some help from the trends, and we did actually. One person did help us. We struggled up, but when we did, we took off. But then we crashed. But as soon as we crashed here, so let's go a little bit farther. This is 2018, the end of 2018. We crashed. We tried to hold it up as a resistance, but then we crashed even farther, and we crashed to the 3,100 level. But then we regained it, and then we just went straight through the trend like it was nothing, and then we went on the giant rally to the what is this? Is this the 20,000? Yeah, that's the 14,000. So we went to the 14,000 right there, and let's see. Then we acted as support a couple of times here. It touched the wick right there, and right now, as you guys can see, we broke it, but not that far. We probably we broke below it. See how much this is. 40%. So 44%. But now we regained that, and right now, as we speak, as I'm talking, let's go a little bit closer. We are actually breaking back above the trend. So let's have a party. Break open those sodas. Get the Coca-Colas out. Get the cakes. And let's celebrate. The Bitcoin is above the trend. And that's what I was hoping for. Because this trend is a really, really, really big trend that has been going on all the way since 2013. So let's just draw a line from when the halving is gonna be. So the halving is in May, and that's the 5th. Is it the 5th? Yes, that's the 5th, and it's the May 13th. So May 13th is right here. So May 13th. So if we're gonna stay above this trend line, which I don't think we're doing, look. So we're just like spiking up. I think somebody launched a rocket down here, some kind of rocket, and now it's just, whoa, did you see that? We can just spiked up like another, how much is this? $100. Bitcoin just like spiked up another $100 as we just was talking. Now that's cool. So if we make this go on forever, and if we will be going on this pace, which we are not gonna be totally going. So since we broke above this trend line, the next challenge for us to break is this challenge, this support and resistance right here. So we're gonna draw that red because it's a resistance, not a support, resistance. So it was a really strong resistance. Well, support, no, it wasn't a strong support, but it was a strong resistance, but we need it to be a strong support. So let's see. Let's go back here. So as you guys can see here, the 7,000. So this little trend line, well, support and resistance is at the 6,734 level. And so let's look at this. The 6,764 level at the end of 2019, Bitcoin tried to break above it a lot of times, and we tried to keep above it here, tried to keep above it here. That was like we hold in our position for like 3 days, but then we crash here. We kept it as support for like a month. That's like 2 months. We tried to break above it and below it, and here's support and resistance support, and we just like battled it. So I think Bitcoin will go to that level, but let's just check what all the indicators say. Let's go first things first. Let's look at the stochastic RSI. As I said you guys a long time ago before, the blue on top we're going up, the red on top we're going down. So let's check. We are right now on the level 100. You guys can see something weird happen. We were like going, but we just like flatten out. I think that's the roof. Somebody threw a pancake on the roof, or a Play-Doh or something, and it just flattened out or something. It's stuck there. So because it can't go higher, the stochastic RSI never went higher than 100, and never went lower than 0. So it just flattened out. So that's like the end. I don't know why do they have more. So because we can like zoom out and it's just more. But you guys can see it's always in the middle. Like this is like the whole history. This is 100 right here. I drew my thing. It never went out. Well, the red already a little bit went out. But the blue is right now going into the red. The blue is going into the red. So let's make it a little bit more detailed. But if we so in the detailed version, it is not going into the red. We are actually rising, but if we go to this detail, the blue is starting to retract because it's like the in the long term. Because if we go to the short term, it's still going up. I get the long term, and we're not really going up anymore. See, we're starting to go down. I think we're gonna. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go test this trend line a couple of times because we just went over it like a huge bit. How much was this? 7,000 to three rows $300 above it. It's like a geyser. Instead of just like pouring out on top of the water, making like these little bubbles, it just shoots out like a flaming geyser. Or how are they called? Geysers. They just like shoot out of the ground because of all this force. And as you see into the is we go to the RSI, we started going up when Bitcoin, when some people started buying, because I said before, so it was a good, it's a good buy, it's a good time to sell. So lots of people are buying. That means if it goes higher than this line, that means people are overbuying, and that's really bad because if we overbuy, we will start crashing. So there was a little line I drew at the 70. Then there was a line on the 80. So there's a line. So we're kind of in the good sell. But I think we should sell because we're going to start going down soon. And we're going to come to a retest of this trend line. But it's good to be back on top. It's saying it like I just traveled to the moon and back, and now I'm on ground again, and I'm like, it's good to be back on Earth. But for now, the Bollinger Bands are just like saying strongly that we're gonna keep going. We're on top of the Bollinger Bands, riding the waves, riding the wave. It kind of looks like a wave, so we're like riding it, but we're starting to get smaller wicks. See that? So we had the gigantic one, smaller, big one, smaller, and then now we have a smaller one. And like most of our wicks right here, most of our body candles were all on top, but like I think half of this candle is already inside, so we might start seeing a trend. Oh, nope, we're still going strong. You guys can see that. One thing that I noticed before we went up, I got an indicator even before Bitcoin started going up. I saw this. This is called the engulfing candle. Engulfing candle is just a candle with another candle next to it, and those candles tell us what they are. So, but there's many false signals, so don't use it that much. They're not that like good, like because look at this. Let's see which one. Oh, here you go. So it said the green, red, and then it's a different color. Gold engulfing candles characteristics. Just gonna say characteristics. It's the first wick is supposed to be the opposite color of the second wick. I mean the body. And the first body is supposed to be smaller than the second body. That's what it's supposed to be. So like if we go right here, we crashed and then we make a giant wick. That means we're gonna go up. And we did. And then we saw this red line and we crashed some a little bit more. But then we went up. There is a little wick. There is a little engulfing candle right here. We did go up a little, and now there's a gigantic engulfing candle here. And we did not see another negative engulfing candle yet. If we do see a negative engulfing candle, I think we will test the support and resistance. So, yay! We will be testing it. So we are above the 20-day moving average. See, the 20-day moving average, we're far above it. So, also, if we look at this, let me zoom out a little, and zoom out a little bit more. This is the halving event right here. If we zoom out a little bit more, even more, there you go. And we take a line and draw it from here and to here. And let's change the color to, let's say, light blue, just to stand it out. And we take another line from here to, let's see, somewhere here. There is a trend coming from there, but I don't think that's going to be that important. Well, there is like I said, there is a support and resistance. So there's like this gigantic like triangle that will close at the halving. That's pretty cool. It will like close like just at the halving, May 13th. It'll close like right there. We are now gonna test this line right here. So you guys, let me go closer. So this is a trend line, the one from 2013. We broke above it, and now we're gonna be testing this other trend line, this gigantic trend. So if we go inside, we will be bouncing around till the halving inside. So that's where I think when Bitcoin goes to the halving, I think Bitcoin will be at the 7,800 level because of this triangle. I think we will go inside and not shatter it and just keep it stable and be inside of here for a little. So we're gonna be somewhere 7,800, and as soon as the halving passes, we're gonna be like shooting up in the sky or falling down. But there's this support and resistance. There's a friend support right here, and he's going to be helping us through this whole level. For now, we just have to go through to him. So, guys, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go down below, comment what you liked about this video, and hit that like button. Subscribe to me, slap that bell so never miss another video. I see you guys in the next video. Bye! Oh yeah, by the way, I did get new glasses, so if you guys noticed that I had my glasses on, I had glasses on all the time. I just lost them, so now I just found them. So I'm farsighted. So, well, bye.